Hello everyone, welcome to SHEVA.NYC. Today I'm answering a question about coconut oil. And the question reads, I want to slick my hair back for an entire day. Can I use coconut oil? So let me think about that for a second. Yes, you can use coconut oil to slick your hair back, but are you wanting it to be slicked back and to look greasy? Are you wanting it to be slicked back to look wet? Are you wanting it to be slicked back because it feels it becomes frizzy too quickly? So if you're just wanting it to be slicked back based on using an oil product, in this case coconut oil, here are the things that will happen, and here is how your hair will look. So let's talk about coconut oil for a moment. Coconut oil, in my opinion, works best on hair that is quite heavy, quite thick, quite frizzy. Any hair different from that, the oil will soak into the hair and make it extra heavy. So if you have fine, and I love to talk about fine hair because fine hair receives products totally different than any other type of hair. So if you are using fine hair and you put a dollop of coconut oil in your hands and you rubbed it all over, you can expect that hair to just absorb the oil, and yes, it will stay in place, but it will look extremely greasy. So can you use a little bit of oil on this hair type and the texture? So meaning the type and texture. So say for instance that hair is fine and it's also thin. So fine meaning in diameter, thin meaning in density. So something that's fine and thin already and you put something heavy on top of it, you know what to expect then. It's going to be extra heavy. You're going to see the product is going to absorb and sit on top of the hair. So it would be a no-go for that hair texture. So just say if the hair is medium texture and wavy, and you still wanted that hair to be slicked back, yes, you can do it. You can add coconut oil to your hands and put it on the hair and comb the hair back, and again it will respond to the product in the hair. But here's something that is important to realize. Medium texture and wavy, there's still a flatter cuticle on that hair texture and type, so that the oil will also absorb and it will appear somewhat greasy with coconut oil. And then another texture and type, if you had thick hair and the hair was extremely curly on the border of being kinky, you apply the product to the hair, and extremely curly and on the border of being kinky will have more of a dryness to the hair texture. The hair is coiled up tighter. A lot of times the cuticle is raised. Well, I can say most of the time the cuticle is raised in this hair texture. So if you applied coconut oil on the hair, it will absorb it, but because the hair is already pretty dry naturally, then it doesn't hinder the actual weight of the hair so quickly. It will give the hair some weight, but it doesn't look greasy so quickly. So back to that question again. Can I apply coconut oil on my hair so that it's slicked back for an entire day? The answer in all of those cases is yes. But then you need to determine what you aesthetically want the hair to look like, and then you need to determine what you want the hair to feel like. So once you determine what type of hair you have, then you can determine if coconut oil is good for it. There are other oils on the market. We also carry oils at SHEVA.NYC if you are needing oils. But there are other oils on the market that aren't as heavy as coconut oil that will hold the hair. But you can also look at hair waxes and hair sprays if you want the hair to be slicked back for a day. But here is the disadvantage of putting a lot of oil in the hair if the oil is too heavy for your hair type. Imagine pouring oil on a hand towel. That oil normally absorbs pretty quickly, and washing it, and in your case shampooing it out, is quite difficult if you're using just basic shampoo. If you get the oil in the hair and you can't get it out, and sometimes that is cases when it's too heavy for the hair, you need to do you can make a DIY at-home clarifier, which would consist of your shampoo and some baking soda. You can get baking soda from the supermarket, and you would mix those together. And what would happen when you shampoo the hair to get that out? There was a reaction that would happen. It would sort of kind of like nibble at the hair strand. Excuse me, let's take that back. It's not nibbling at the strand, but it's attacking the molecules of the oil to help to pull them off. Another thing that you can do is apply dish detergent, Dawn dish detergent if you have that. Wherever you live, you can apply that to the hair and do a good thorough shampoo to get the oil off of the hair ends, because that can absorb pretty quickly if it's too heavy for your hair type. So yes, the hair will look slick and slick back, but is that the look that you're wanting? So think it through before you do apply the coconut oil on. Okay? Hope this has been helpful, and we'll talk soon when I answer more questions. And if you need further help on an individual and private level, please look us up at www.SHEVA.NYC. That's www.SHEVA.NYC. Look us up under our product ticker, which is normally at the top of the page, and find the hair buddy package. And with my help, I can help you there. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.